Thank you very much, Richard. My name is Richard Brown. Of course, I'm the other Richard on this show, the one who speaks a bit faster than the other one. And I'm here today with Carmen. Carmen, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Good stuff. As you know, we're going to carry on looking at numbers in context. One thing is to learn numbers, for example, as we've been doing with simple number dictations, and another very different thing, y otra cosa muy distinta, is to be able to understand numbers in context. It's really, really important to practice and practice and practice, because numbers are normally one of the most difficult things for people to understand when they're learning a language. I remember when I came to Spain and I more or less spoke pretty good Spanish, after 2 or 3 years of living here, I still had problems understanding numbers.
Yeah.
For example, on the bus. I got on the bus and the bus driver said to me, and I said, no, I didn't understand anything. I didn't understand a word. I had to look at the little display above the till, the little cash till, okay, to see what number he was talking about. In the supermarket, the same thing happened, okay? I went to pay for my shopping and the cashier said to me, and I said, I have no idea what you're talking about. So I had to look at the display, the digital display. Es muy importante entender de números. Por lo tanto, vamos a machacarlos a tope dentro de contextos verbales más extensos. Por ejemplo, Carmen, I was walking out of the supermarket the other day when I dropped the shopping bag and 32 eggs broke. How many eggs broke? ¿Cuántos huevos se rompieron en el suelo?
32, sure.
32, good. That was easy. A nice easy one to start with. So I'm going to give you a long sentence and I want you to fijaros en, the number in question. For example, I've got an uncle who lives near Heathrow Airport, okay? He only lives about 2.5 miles away from the airport. So how far does my uncle live from Heathrow Airport?
2.5 miles away from
Muy
Heathrow
bien, excellent.
Airport.
Carmen, fantástico. He lives 2.5 miles, 2.5 miles. Cuando hablo rápido digo 2 Ana, como el nombre Ana. 2.5, okay? 2.5 miles, muy bien. I went to a concert the other day, everybody, in Barcelona. And it was in a small club, but there were 1,220 people there. How many people were there?
1,220 people.
Fantastic. Estás de una racha buenísima. Okay? She's on a roll. Está de racha. ¿Eh? De buena racha. She's on a roll. Okay? I hope you got it at home. 1,220 en español sería
220.
Muy bien, 1,220. 1,220. The next one. My neighbor works in a factory. Okay? And he told me the other day that 17 people out of all the workers in the factory smoke.
17.
17, vale. 17 ¿qué?
People.
¿Qué?
Workers of the factory smoked.
Muy bien. So 17 de los trabajadores de la fábrica fuman. Good. 17 out of all the workers from the factory smoke. Fantastic. In this studio, we're surrounded by lights. In fact, there are 78 different lights in this studio.
Yes, there are 78 different lights.
Fantastic. 78 is? ¿Qué número?
78.
78, fantástico. Exactly, there are 78 lights in the studio. I counted them all before we started.
Really?
Okay, my son has a collection of marbles. He likes playing marbles, okay? He's got 117 different marbles in his collection. Primero, ¿qué son marbles?
Canicas.
Canicas, muy bien, Carmen. He's got 117 different marbles in his collection. ¿Cuántas canicas tiene en su colección?
117 marbles.
¿Qué es?
In his collection. 117 canicas.
Fantástico. Eres un asa. Eres una máquina. My Uncle Bob lives in England. He lives in the north of England, okay, and he loves animals, but he doesn't have a garden. And because he doesn't have a garden, the only animals he can keep are household pets. For example, he's got a cat, he's got a dog, and he's got 78 different species of fish.
He's got a cat, he's got a dog, and he's got 78 different species of fish.
Es el mismo número. 78, 78. Muy bien. 78 what?
Species of different species, fish.
Que en español sería?
78 peces.
No, peces no.
Ah, no, especies de peces.
Muy bien, especies de peces.
Yes.
Fantástico. He's got 78 different species of fish. Good. I hope you're doing as well as Carmen. This is not easy. Porque hablo muy rápido. Okay, bien. I'm reading a book at the moment and I looked at how many pages it had and it turns out it has 251 pages. ¿Cuántas páginas tiene?
251
Que
pages.
en español es...
251.
Bien, lo importante aquí no es entender todo, sino poder fijaros en lo importante. En este caso, pues, es el número más la cosa en cuestión. En este caso, páginas.
Claro.
¿Ya? Bien. Did you know... Esto no es cierto, ¿eh? Lo voy a inventar. Did you know there are 48,715,125 stars that are visible to the naked eye? ¿Lo sabéis?
Are you pulling my leg?
Bien, bueno, sí, I'm having you on. There are 48,715,125 stars visible to the naked eye. Bueno, ¿de qué estoy hablando para empezar?
De estrellas.
¿De estrellas? ¿De estrellas? Visibles.
Visibles.
Con
Naked eye.
with a naked eye, which means solo con el ojo.
Con el ojo.
Con el ojo. Muy bien. How many did I say? Bueno, os lo repito. 48 million
48 millones.
715,000.
715.000.
Muy bien. 125.
125.
Bien, ¿todo junto? Nah.
70.
48 millones 715,000 125 estrellas, okay? There are 48,715,125 stars that are visible to the naked eye. No es cierto, so don't write in, please, because I made it up, me lo acabo de inventar. Okay, good. There are 48 people who live in the same block of flats as me.
There are 48 people that live in your flat.
Okay, not in my flat, no hay 48 personas en
in your
mi
block
piso.
of flat.
My block of flats, okay? There are 48 people that live in my block of flats. Son 48 personas que viven en mi bloque de pisos, okay? So don't forget, numbers are really, really important. But it's not important just to be able to say them or to understand them individually. You have to be able to understand them and use them in context. So keep practicing, okay? Take care, bye-bye.